Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Appreciate you guys as always. You can tell by the title of the video, we're going to be talking about our good old friend Solana. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Looking at the overall markets going into Sunday morning, you are seeing quite a bit of green across the board for some coins. But you are seeing handful coins here and there that are lagging behind the overall market. But in a grand scheme of things, things are not looking as bad as you guys might think. But we're going to be talking about Sol, see what is happening with Solana. So Solana is down about 1% on the daily time frame. So Solana is definitely lagging over the past, I would say, week now, and we've been kind of sensing that right now. But what exactly is next as far as its price is concerned? That's the conversation that a lot of people want to have. So before we do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So looking at the price of Solana right now, currently sitting at $165.04. We're down about 1% in Bitcoin and USD comparative. Market cap just below $76 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is exactly at $1 billion mark. So over the past few days, as I've said, we are sensing that, Solana hasn't really been, showing positive, and usually what we are noticing over the past, I would say even the last 6 months since Solana has been ripping, usually Solana outpaces Bitcoin. And of course, it doesn't go unsaid, whenever Bitcoin were to see a massive retracement, Solana is going to go down with it. There's no exception. But what I'm trying to get at is, the recovery was much faster, and recently, pretty much since the ETF approval, you are seeing a little bit of less steam as far as the native token itself goes. But DeFi absolutely doing great. We did see obviously a little bit of a wipeout for the DeFi, about, like, I would say 250 to 300 million dollars has gone out of the total value locked. But in a grand scheme of things, you really want to understand what's happening for the Solana chain. Exactly what I was speculating about, once the ETF was approved, I was saying, we might see a little bit of a lag, for Sol price due to that factor. And we might see Ethereum ecosystem absolutely exploding, and we did end up see that happening. We saw a massive spike in a lot of Ethereum projects. Meme coins started exploding as well. But now slowly, once again, you're seeing a shift. That ETF thing is kind of cooling off now. People are settling in. The hype is kind of slowing down. We finally have seen Ethereum hit Wall Street. The ETF is there. People can buy Bitcoin now. Your parents can buy Bitcoin. Your grandma can buy Bitcoin. Your friends that don't know anything about crypto can buy, Ethereum and Bitcoin easily. So it's just a game changer, of course. And this is obviously something we used to dream about, especially as a crypto OG. These were conversations that, used to really spark up a lot of excitement, but, used to just kind of get turned down right away due to the fact that the regulators and, these massive institutions were not even in favor of crypto to begin with. So a long ways, the market has come. But what we're starting to see is the hype factor for Ethereum ETF kind of cooling down, and a lot of interest once again flowing into the Solana DeFi. We were seeing Solana DeFi hit a new yearly high just last month, and I think we will see that continuation play out, because as far as the meme coins go, as far as farming goes, protocols expansion, it's just insane. On a day-to-day basis, you are hearing too many good news coming out, and you can see this for yourself. Solana DeFi saw a 33% increase in total value locked last month, and again, this is obviously the conversation we were having on a day-to-day basis, about $1.28 billion. So a 33% increase in the total value locked in terms of dollar amount is about $1.28 billion, and that is not a small amount. And you can see this for yourself. Total protocols, in terms of total value, locked growth, you can see Jito Sol up, 25%, Mirandin Finance 70%, Camino Finance 22%, and Santusmo about 133%. And again, why are these numbers so high? A lot of farming is being taken place, and amazing stuff, without a doubt. Great stuff. And if you're looking at this, Magic Eden becomes the top marketplace across the chains by surpassing Blur in 24-hour NFT trading volume. Again, this should not even come as a surprise to anyone at this point. But great stuff happening. But let's take a look at what's really going on for BTC. When is Solana summer really going to kick in? And I think Solana summer is coming. A lot of people don't realize this, but you really need to forget about native tokens price for a second and really take a look at, what's happening as far as the ecosystem goes. And, the ecosystem is going insane. It's heating up. And I do believe in the next few weeks, we will see some more exciting stuff coming out. There are several meme coins that are really bringing in a lot of attention again. And this is a huge plus point about meme coins. The meme coin category is so massive that, it brings a lot of interest on the chain, and that's what we're seeing happening right now. But looking at the dominance, it is going down right now, 54.17%. As far as BTC is concerned, Bitcoin is still hovering around the $67,749. Not much volatility within the price of Bitcoin. I did mention that in my Pepe update. If you didn't end up watching that Jasmine update as well, Bitcoin is pretty stagnant, trading sideways around this range, of course, which is a key resistance. At the same time, we do have some support around this level, but I am very confident that we do end up seeing an all-time high for Bitcoin this month, but this does require patience, that's that. BTC looking great. We're still in the all-time high territory, very close to actually breaking out into price discovery mode, and a lot of people forget that. A lot of people just completely forget that. Look at where we were at the beginning of the year. Let's just go back there. About 5 months ago, we were at a 40K Bitcoin, and everyone would probably do anything possible to have a Bitcoin priced at 67K. And now we're actually sitting here and people are getting tired of that. Well, isn't that insane to think about? But anyhow, let's take a look at what's happening with our good old friend Sol. So this right here is the bigger picture for the price of Solana, and I want you guys to really analyze this price very, very carefully. And this is the weekly time frame. It kind of goes over the historic price pattern for Solana in a beautiful way. And if this doesn't tell you, a massive recovery, if this doesn't show you strength, I don't know what will. We did come out of a extensive pullback, and even though we saw this extensive pullback, if you picked it up just on September the 4th of last year, a Solana at $18, you would have still been up 549%, even after seeing this extensive drop that we did end up seeing for Solana, as well as the entire market. This happened due to Bitcoin, seeing that retest all the way back down to this 23.6 fib zone. But you are seeing this recovery being made, and this is what a lot of people tend to forget. If you want to put this into perspective, even after a little bit of a retracement right now as well, you're up about 41% if you picked it up around that level. So don't forget these things. But I want you guys to let's take a look at the hourly time frame to really understand what is going on for our good old friend Sol. So you can't make this up anymore. I don't know if you guys don't see this. Can't make this up. So we're literally holding at this support really good. We're currently below it right now briefly. So you could say we do have a little bit of support around the $164.81. So just say 165, I would say. Quite a bit of support around this level. And of course, we know the historic resistance and support around the 166, which right now is playing as a resistance for us. You can clearly see this for yourself. I can literally draw this out for you guys several times as to how many times we have been supported by this zone. So you can see this for yourself. We have seen a decrease in volume. That doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing always. But that decrease in volume could also turn out to be a good thing sometimes if you guys know that factor. But overall, guys, things are looking great, especially if you're looking at it from the bigger picture that I've just showed you. Nice consolidation, and I am very confident we will see Solana hitting a new all-time high this month. But again, fingers crossed, let's see what happens. But right now, we are below, especially if you look at it on the daily time frame, things make more sense. So we're below this key support line, but we'll make up for, I think, very fast out of this. It's a barely it's if you want to put this into a perspective, this is only a move of about 1%, guys. Not even 1%, 0.5%. So really important to continue to bounce back and forth above that key support line, and I think we're good. But yeah, it does require patience. Take a look at other things, not just the price itself. Take a look at what's happening as far as the bigger picture is concerned. I cannot wait what the future holds for Solana. Thank you so much for all your support as always. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.